grab a block, and we're going to start warming up with teacups. If you don't have a block, you can pretend to have a block, or you can place any lightweight object on your hand. So your hand will be flat. You're not going to be holding on to grabbing what you're holding, but you're going to be balancing whatever you have on top of your flat hand. So the aim is to keep your hand as parallel to the ground as you can while you're moving. So you begin with your arm out. So your arm is in external rotation in the shoulder joint. And then you move however you need to move, but bring your arm underneath your body and then sweep it out to the side. And now your shoulder is in internal rotation. Once you get out to the side like this, sweep your arm up and over your head. So underneath your body, up, over, and around. And it's okay if you drop whatever you're hanging on to. This is just mobilizing your shoulder and lots of the rest of your body because of how you have to move as you do this. So even if you don't have an object to balance on your hand, that's totally fine. Can you make sure to continue breathing as you're moving like this? And if it's going well in that direction, you can continue moving in that direction. If you want to try reversing this movement, you might try doing that in the opposite direction. And if you're trying it in the opposite direction, maybe notice, is it more or less difficult in this direction? Awesome. So maybe finish up on that side and switch to your other hand when you're ready. And you might notice with this hand, is this side more difficult or less? But begin the same way by sweeping it underneath your body, stretching it out to the side, and then bringing a big loop up and over your head. So these are called teacups by many people, and I think I forgot to say why. The point is that you could pretend that this is a teacup that you don't want to spill your tea. So you're balancing a teacup on your hand and trying out this very fancy serving method, which I believe we've considered opening a little cafe, a little tea cafe before in training so that we could all serve our tea this way. Wouldn't that be fun? So once you've gone a number of times in one direction, if you want to try reversing, you might do that. Move in the opposite direction. But if it's going well for you in the first direction and you feel like, hey, that's enough of a brain teaser, you might stick with the first direction. And really pay attention to what your body is telling you. So if your shoulder is saying, this hurts, you might pause and notice which position it is that hurts and find a different way to move that feels better. Because the point is just to start mobilizing, to start warming up, getting some synovial fluid moving through your joints, waking up your muscles a little. And you can do that in many different ways. It doesn't have to hurt. It shouldn't hurt. Maybe try that one more time. And then once you're finished,